And so I brought my really good friend here today, and I'm going to let him introduce himself because the voice will just soothe you right into the interview.
What's happening, party people? My name is Khalil Ekulona. I am a host, media journalist, a hip-hop artist myself. Bam, it's so good to be with you today.
Man, thank you for doing this.
Yes.
And we're calling this a conversation between friends.
Yes.
Okay, so, for me, it's like you can fire away and ask people what people really don't know about me.
That reminds me of reading Dizzy Gillespie, the jazz trumpeter, his autobiography. And people asked him, how did you, Miles Davis, John Coltrane, how do all of you guys get so good? He says, you have to understand, our schedules were different. We would sleep and wake up at 2, 3 in the afternoon. And we play. We do our thing. We'd get together about 6, 7, 8, and we play all the way through the night, through dawn. And that's what we did repeatedly. So the fact that you have these legends who at the time could rest on the music that they had released, but they're still every Saturday going out there to keep their skills sharp. How did that, understanding that work ethic, like your cousin making you get up and train, because that's something that big-time artists have to do these days, and that they do. They talk about overexposure. How many artists are showing their tour prep of them on treadmills and doing all this stuff and getting ready? But these are just people who are just doing it just to stay sharp on the corner and the block. How did that experience influence you as you became a professional in being an MC and making music?
I still take it that seriously. Like, I don't write songs just because. I don't, if I'm doing a show, I still practice it. I know these words, these lyrics front to back and forth. Sometimes I get on a treadmill and try to go through my whole set just to make sure I can keep my breath the entire time. And I think because of my cousin and my family, I tell this all the time, it's because of him, because he was like, if you're going to do this, you're going to be the best at it.
Yeah.
You're going to understand this culture. You're going to understand what it means to be an MC. He had me read books like, why don't we eat pork? He had me read the Holy Quran. He had me read.
He hit you on the 5% tip.
Yeah, he was the 5%er. So it was inductions. There were lessons. I read poems and then I regurgitated them. So by the time I got to be 11 or 12, I was doing spoken word. I was doing theater. I was doing all these things because he was like, hey, if you're going to do it, make it a practice, make it part of who you are. And I've always lived by that. I still live by that. I mean, that's probably why, I said, man, I've blown up, because I've never been willing to give up that strength and ethic about what I say,
that discipline
for the money,
to the art.
Yeah, the discipline.
2 questions for you. First, do you remember that rhyme that you spit at the park?
No. Oh my God, I only remember a little bit. Okay. I know it was something like, I know my ABCs and my 1, 2, 3s, but y'all ain't got these. It was something like that.
Nice.
I don't remember it. I do remember the first time I made a rap song and I sent it to him.
Okay.
My cousin. I do remember that.
Talk to me about that.
Oh my God, I was so scared. And I was, at this point, I'm a serious rapper. I've already done MTV. I've been a battle rapper. I've done it. He knew that, but I hadn't made an album. And I sent it to him, and he called me back. He said, you know what? I think you finally got it. And I'm 24 years old. I think you finally got it.
Yeah.
And that made me, that was everything. I didn't care who cared about it.
Yeah. You get that from him.
Yeah, to get that from him.
Take me to high school. You're in high school, right? You moved to D.C. You went to high school in D.C.?
Yeah, I went to D.C. public school systems from 6th grade all the way to high school.
Okay, so here you are with this experience. Here you already tore down a cipher with legends, right? You're in high school at the time where everybody's trying to be a rapper and this and that. How did you approach that? Did you get with the lunch table when the people are banging out beats and rhyming on the lunch table? Did people know that you were nice with the pen and the skills?
Nope. All through high school, I went to a Duke Ellington School of Performing Arts in D.C., and I was a theater major. So, all through high school, I did plays and musicals, and I did freestyle, and I did spoken word, but I wasn't a rapper. Like, in my mind, I loved hip-hop. I could recite every hip-hop song from the top to bottom because of my cousin. I would memorize them, but I wasn't a rapper. I was a theatrical poet. And and then I think like but I used to, when we beatbox on the street and all of that, I would do it, but I didn't think I was a rapper until I got to college. And my friend was like, well, if you can do poetry, you can freestyle rap. And I'm like, that's not the same. He was like, now, he said, write the number 1 through 16 on a piece of paper. Take all the stuff you're saying in your head and make a line for it. Okay, you just wrote a verse. Mm-hmm. And it was just, it just clicked just like that. So high school, I wanted to be an actress.
Okay.
I wanted to do Broadway. I wanted to be in a musical. Okay. I did not even think about being a hip hop artist. But then at that point too, my parents were like, there's no music in being hip hop. It's not gonna last. This is a trend.
Yeah, a lot of people thought it.
Yeah, so it wasn't a career for me, idea for me.
Who were you listening to in high school and college, hip hop wise?
Man, I was a hip hop head. Salt and Pepper was my absolute favorite.
Bet.
I did Salt and Pepper in every high school, every talent show, every time they would let you sign up to perform. We did Salt and Pepper. And we memorized all the dance moves. Mm-hmm. We watched the video over and over. I would be Salt sometimes. I would be Pepper sometimes.
They had dance moves in every video.
Every video. MC Light. I was a hardcore MC Light fan. A big Rakim fan. I've always been a KRS-One fan. I still am a KRS-One fan. In high school, one of my other favorites. I was a big Wu-Tang Clan fan, but I wasn't like deep in it as much. Then I think as I got older, I started to appreciate them more. But I was Slick Rick. That's one of my favorites. I thought he was the most lyrical genius ever. Mm-hmm. And I feel like we had more options because it wasn't mainstream. Everything was underground. Yeah. So like some people, growing up in D.C., you listen to go-go music. So a lot of my rap heroes were rappers in bands. Mm-hmm. Nobody else knew who they were because we were so immersed in it all the time. I remember buying my first 2 Live tape. My dad threw it away. He was like,
"Oh no, nasty as they want to be."
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, you're going too far now."
Yeah. I feel you.
He threw it away. He did. And then my sister was trying to figure out how he was going to get another one, but we didn't know we weren't supposed to listen to it.
Yeah, that's the thing. We're young and they're exposed to it.
Oh my gosh.
The society wasn't catching up to hip hop as well, and it was something because that era, we did have a lot of variety. You were listening. I mean, I grew up in Baltimore, not too far from D.C., and we listened to a lot of East Coast and some West Coast stuff.
Right.
Crept in there.
We didn't get the down south till late, though. I felt like we got it.
But it was, I think Outkast really opened up that door for down south and other people. But it was like, those were the vibes, and people were just expressing their messages, and you just got into a groove. It wasn't so territorial. I mean, there was, but as a fan, you could like all of hip hop. Just because I was from the East Coast and born in Jersey, my mom grew up in New York, my dad grew up in Jersey. I wasn't New York only. It was like, if it's good and resonates with me, I'm gonna buy the tape.
I like it. Like Redman is another one of who I used to mimic when I used to battle rap. I used to listen to Tales from the Dark Side in the car.
Reggie Noble.
I had to get myself hyped up. So I don't know. I say I am a child truly of hip hop because I don't remember a time when I didn't have it.
Yeah.
Or I don't remember a period of time when I wasn't listening to it. So, like, if you ask me who were you listening to, everything. So, thank you so very much.
Thank you. Y'all make sure you listen. JusBam's record is coming out soon.
Thank you so much. So, this is a conversation with friends, y'all. You got a little bit of insight about me, and I didn't have to look at my phone.
Not once.
We'll see you on social media.
That's right. That's right.
All right.